Well, after the war, it was back to corsets, but now with much newer and lighter fabrics. And in the 1950s, Christian Dior, the top name in French fashion, designed the corset that Maggie Philbin is wearing.
Yes, not many people realise that the great Christian Dior created corsets, and he designed this one just before he died in 1957. It really was the last word in extravagant luxury, with its velvet trimmings and the lace around the bottom. The velvet covered the steel boning in the corset, which meant that you could wear it next to the skin in complete comfort. There was just one snag with it, and that was that it was so expensive that only the very rich could afford to buy it. And the Christian Dior corset provided the foundation for 1950s outfits like this one.
Well, eventually, Symington's designed cheaper versions of the Christian Dior corset. By now, they'd been one of the world's leading corset manufacturers for well over 100 years. In 1967, they were taken over by the giant Courtaulds company. But it's amazing to think that nearly all these corsets were manufactured by the same firm, and even more amazing to think that so many of them have been preserved up to the present day. But quite frankly, I'm very glad that we can well do without all this whalebone now. What do you think?
Well, wearing them is one thing, but getting out of them is going to be quite another.
Well, you can do that in private, I think, don't you? What do you think, Isla?
Well, I don't know. They might look quite nice under some of the generation dresses. What do you think, Laura?
Well, I think a very good game for the generation game would be getting out of the corset.
You're right, but would it be the men or the women?
Excellent, excellent. Yeah, I agree.
Well, girls, what can we say?
Well, I could say, speaking as an observer, I'm all for corsets. How about you, Peter?
Yeah, speechless. I feel I couldn't possibly go home without taking a picture of you daring, delectable dames.
What do we say, girls?
Well, I don't know.
This is for my personal album.
Right then, come on, a really good pose.
Come on, girls, put your heart into it. Come on.
It's very hard when you're held in with one of these.
Ready? Are you ready? Ready? Oh, right. Instant, look, it comes out straight away.
I'm sure when it does come out, it'll be very well developed. Anyway, my bosom pal, Peter and I, I'm sure we won't forget this programme for a long, long while. But right now, I think we're all busting to go, as it were. So we'll be back on Thursday, and we'll be getting the fastest shave in the world.
And we'll be investigating the fastest train.
And I'll be back on Saturday with the rest of the Swap Shop team wearing a few more clothes.
Good. We'll see you on Thursday. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.